Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Intunes Review, and today it won't be a long video, it'll just be informational, staying in tune and all. But today we'll be talking about DC's Universe. Now, this is an app that DC, or Detective Comics, if you didn't know, are planning on launching. And if you are on YouTube and you've been all over this and you're looking for it and been wondering when it's going to happen, DC actually went live last week, letting us know all the information that we wanted to know, such as the launch date, which is September 15th. And for those who are just now getting into comic books, September 15th is National Batman Day. Probably here in America, I don't know about worldwide, but it's Batman's Day, September 15th. And that is the day that they're launching the app. Now, not everything is going to be out and ready, like the TV shows that they said. Those are going to launch on their respective days, and they won't be like Netflix where you get to binge watch the whole season within like 2 to 3 days. Like, they'll come out weekly, just like the CW shows, like the Flash and the Arrow and all that. Okay, so what they talked about, what's going to happen within this app, you can either download it onto your cell phone or your tablet, and if you have a Roku, you can also download it on there, and you'll be able to watch Roku, all your stuff on TV, and you'll be able to read comic books on the TV too. Now, I'll go in a little bit more depth about it, but pretty much you'll be only be able to watch DC stuff. So if you know anything about DC, they're owned by Warner Brothers. It's not like you can watch anything that's a Warner Brothers TV show other than DC Comics itself. They specifically want just the comics. So right now, you're probably seeing what they have titled up here: the Titans, Young Justice, Outsiders, the Harley Quinn, and the Swamp Thing. Those are the main things that they're pushing, with more TV shows to come on down the line. Now, I want you to focus on your top right corner of this video. You'll see the Young Justice Outsiders. Now, that is animated. So what does that mean? That means there's going to be more animated TV shows that you probably like. Like, for instance, I grew up with the Justice League Unlimited. I grew up with Batman animated. I grew up with Superman animated. There were some of the shows that I remember, and then there were some of the shows that I don't remember. So what's cool about this is I can literally be able to binge watch that. That's going to come out on launch date. So I'm pretty excited about that. What else? You can watch the old Superman and the Lois and the Lois and Clark, or Clark and Lois TV show that was back out in the 90s, right before the Smallville era came out. You'll be able to watch Smallville on there. You'll be able to watch like anything considered old for us young millennials, such as the Superman with back in the 1970s. You had the Batman in the 1980s, and then so on and so forth, all the way up to the recent and current movies that came out, animated or live action. That's amazing. I'm so excited about this. So like I said, the launch date, is September 15th. So you're probably thinking like, okay, well, what's the prices? I will have the prices up here. You'll see it, and we'll break down each and everything for the prices. But also, what they have is, like I said, the animated movies. If you recently heard about the death of the Superman movie, and you're like, I can't go to Walmart or Target, wherever you go to get it, you can simply just wait for this to launch, and it will be on there. The newer shows that they were talking about won't be on the date, September 15th, but they will be launching, I think around the same time the CW shows start to show up. Alright, so about the price. You have the $7.99 per month. Like, if you're paying that's pretty much basic, the monthly. What comes with it is the access to DC Universe on all your favorite devices. Enjoy unlimited access to exclusive original DC series, animated movies, selected legendary films, TV shows, and created lists of DC comics and more. You'll get the daily news program and exclusive membership only. chance to win access to events and sorry about that. Exclusive experiences and a 7-day free trial with that for the $7.99 per month. Or you can go to the annual, which will only be $74.99 each year. What comes with it is the Access DC Universal on all your devices as well. The enjoyment of unlimited access to exclusive original series, legendary films, TV shows, epic animated movies, and created list of comics and more. Daily news, so pretty much like you're going to get for the monthly, but there's 2 additional ones on here that I want you to pay mind to. You get a premium annual member benefits and rewards. What are those rewards? I didn't really stick around to check out, but they seem like they're awesome. And you get to save 20% on versus the monthly. So if you're constantly paying the $7.99 per month, if you just go with the annual, you'll be able to save more. I did the math. $7.99 per month, you're paying about $95 and some change. Or you can just pay the annual $74.99 and don't have to worry about paying anything monthly until the year, the following year. So I'm asking you guys, what are you planning on doing? I think I'm gonna go with the annual because a lot of surprises are happening. Me and my wife recently just found out last week, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks and a half ago, that we're expecting to have our 3rd child. So ideally, I can't keep up with $7.99. It's cheap, it's reasonable. You get everything that you want, as much as you would get for the annual membership, but this way you're only paying the $74.99 right there on the spot, and you don't have to worry about having to pay that ever again until the following year. So I'm definitely going to go with the annual. I would definitely like to know what you guys are planning on going with. If you're going to go with it, you might have heard Marvel might be doing the same thing, or you're going to do that. We can discuss a little bit more on it if you want to, but I just wanted to go on here real quick and share my thoughts with this, and hopefully hear what you guys have to say about it. Alright, as always, I've been Kev, you've been you. Let's stay in tune.